we turn to an event in our region with a global impact. Now, in just a few days, people from over 75 countries will be in Des Moines, Iowa. Now, they're gathering for an international award that recognizes improvements in the quality, quantity, and availability of food across the world. And it's why I caught up with former Iowa Governor Tom Vilsack. Now, he joins us and shares what the World Food Prize is and how it's helping people in all countries. Good morning, Governor. Thanks for joining us today.
Happy to be with you.
Yes. Well, I would like to first ask, you're in charge of the World Food Prize Foundation. What's your organization's mission?
It's a pretty simple mission. We want to elevate innovation. We want to inspire individuals to focus on this issue of global food security by increasing the quality, the quantity, and the affordability of food for all. That's here at home, and it's around the world. We have 733 million people who are food insecure in the world today, and part of our mission is to try to do what we can to lift up the innovations that will address that very significant need on the part of hundreds of millions of people. And also to acknowledge and recognize those who are great hunger fighters, people that are doing amazing work to increase productivity in the field and to be able to get that food that is being produced by farmers around the world to people in need.
And as we mentioned, you have a very prestigious award that you're giving out next week. That honor and $500,000 is going to a Brazilian scientist. What is her research about?
Well, Dr. Guerra is a well-noted individual who has focused her work on soil and soil health and the ability of crops to basically be more self-fertilizing, basically reducing the reliance on synthetic fertilizer, which in turn does several things. First of all, it reduces the amount of input cost for farmers, so that improves income. It also increases productivity, improves soil health, and it basically reduces the greenhouse gas emissions, carbon footprint of growing soybeans and growing other crops. And so it's a win-win-win opportunity for farmers in Brazil and around the world as a result of her research. And as a result, she is going to receive the World Food Prize, which is the equivalent of a Nobel Prize. There is no Nobel Prize for food and agriculture. The great thing that Iowans need to understand in particular, and folks in the Midwest, is that this award only happens once a year, and it only happens in one place in the world. And it's right here in Iowa, in the Midwest, in October.
Well, you mentioned how it's going to be able to help farmers too, which obviously you have a lot of experience with as a two-time Secretary of Agriculture. Are farmers able to use this right now, or is this something that is on the horizon that they can get their hands on later?
Well, they're in the process of developing this and basically just deciding whether or not this is the kind of innovation and science that they need on their particular field. So obviously those in Brazil have availability of it because it was developed in that country. But her research is really very significant. Again, if you can reduce the reliance on synthetic fertilizer, that means that farmers don't necessarily have to pay for all the fertilizer they're currently paying for. It's really expensive, and sometimes it's not even available. So this is a very significant piece of science that she's done.
Well, Governor, it sounds like you're doing some great work there. We appreciate you coming on and joining us today and wish you the best of luck next week.
Well, thank you.